So I have to refilm this video because I didn't realize that I had smudged my nose and gotten lipstick on it. I just filmed this whole video, and this is a dark ass lipstick too, so oh man, that's irritating as shit. What's good? It's your girl D, back with another video. So I wanted to go ahead and bring you my first impression and initial thoughts of the new Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey palettes. There she go. Peanut butter and honey. Peanut butter and honey. So this palette releases March 1st online with Ulta and Too Faced websites. It will be in Ulta stores as of March the 19th, and it is $36. For Ulta, if you are to purchase it online, you will get a free Better Than Sex mini mascara sample, which came with mine. This was a deal that was a early release for the Platinum members, exclusive to them. I think, when did I get mine? I got mine Friday, so I think I ordered it Sunday, sorry. This past Sunday, which was the 19th. Yeah, I hope I'm counting right. Anyways, so I just wanted to bring you my initial thoughts on that. One thing I can say about refilming this is that I can go ahead and better compose this video and not make it as long. So, in regards to swatches, yeah, the swatches were very underwhelming, and I was kind of disappointed because I stand really hard for Too Faced. This entire face, with the exception of my foundation, because Too Faced does not have a foundation deep enough. Come on, Jared Blandino. You can make 75 different uses of a goddamn chocolate for a chocolate motherfucking eyeshadow palette, but you can't actually go and take some chocolate colors and some chocolate shades for we chocolate girls. Anyways. But most of this look is Too Faced. Be that as it may, the swatches were very underwhelming, and I was disappointed. I had seen on Cocoa Swatches on Instagram, they look really super freaking pigmented, but when I went ahead and swatched, like, what is this? What is this? What is going on? Hey, we got Chalk City up in here. And the description is misleading. It states warm neutrals, amber pearls, and honey velvets. The only velvety ass shade in this palette is the one that I use primarily, which is the most pigmented one. This one called Going Nuts. That's what I would consider to be velvety. There are neutrals, yes, but everything else in this palette is a matte. There's only literally one shimmer, one matte that's got glitter throughout, and then, wait, no, I take that back. Two mattes that have a little bit of glitter throughout, and then everything else is a matte. Like straight up. Like Chalk City. Like ashy dick colors. Especially this on the initial set here. I guess you could do these as brow bone colors if you want. That first three in the big row, ashy dick colors. And if you're wondering what I mean by ashy dick, you got to go back and watch the Mariah Carey review. Anyways, so in regards to performance, once you get enough color payoff, they're great. There is some fallout. You'll see that here in the palette. You'll see that here, that little area of dusting. That's definitely some fallout, trying to get enough color payoff to build up the coverage that I want. But other than that, overall, I want to say this is like a 3 out of 5 star kind of palette. This is nothing to the amount of color and a better payoff that the peanut butter and jelly palette had. This for damn sure isn't any of the chocolate bars, semi-sweet, or even the chocolate bonbons. This ain't that either. It is along the same lines of the white chocolate chip and the chocolate chip in regards of size comparison. I think the chocolate chip ones are about a shade thinner since they're made out of plastic. And even though they do have more shades in there, the pans are smaller. But in regards of just the performance, these mattes, like Too Faced, fam, like what happened? Where did we go wrong with your formula? Like, that's what I want to know. Where did we go wrong? Why is it that these mattes are not hitting like the other mattes used to? What switched? Do y'all know? Do you think it was Nikki Tutorials that did it? Do you think it was before Nikki Tutorials? That's what I wanted. I'm just saying. Low-key, I got rid of my Nikki Tutorials. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, so I'm not as impressed with this, and I'm not going to tell you to go out and get it immediately. What I am going to tell you to do is to wait until March the 19th to go swatch that motherfucker and then see if you like it there. And when I say swatch it, I mean actually go and swatch it, like be one of them first motherfuckers in there so that you know it's fresh, and then swatch it to see how you like the colors, to see if you're able to get an adequate amount of color payoff, and then from there decide if you want to invest at $36 or not. Because low-key, that $36 can go towards a whole bunch of low-end drugstore brand shadows, and you can get a plethora of shit with that. Or if maybe $10 or $15 more, you can go on ahead and invest in a higher end palette with twice as many colors that probably are better performing. I'm so underwhelmed with this, and I stand so hard for Too Faced. Like, if you go back to my channel a year ago, it was nothing but Too Faced tutorial, Too Faced tutorial, Too Faced tutorial, Too Faced tutorial, Too Faced tutorial. Like, I was able to say that 5 times fast. Okay, cool. But I'm legit disappointed, y'all. I really am. And it's not to say that Too Faced is a bad brand. It's not to say that Too Faced that you shouldn't invest in other Too Faced products. Like I said, this entire face is Too Faced, but this isn't hitting for me. It really isn't. The smell, now that's one thing. If you got a sensitive nose, the smell is okay. The peach everything, that smell was so damn powerful. I went ahead and I broke out my Sweet Peach Glow palette for this particular look, and you can still smell that through the cracks while it's closed, whereas this, you can't smell it unless it's open. It's that subtle, and you almost get your nose right up on it in order to get any kind of actual whiff of anything. Also, it smells, to me, and this is just my personal preference, to me it smells like not Jiffy, not Jif peanut butter, but this smells like the Skippy peanut butter. You know, the kind of peanut butter that actually has peanuts ground up and mixed throughout it that are crunchy. So when you go and you bite your peanut butter jelly sandwich, it's just a crunch instead of and being done. That's what this smells like. The crunchy peanut butter. I hate crunchy peanut butter. I don't mind the smell of peanut butter. I just hate crunchy peanut butter. That's just me. But anyways, it's not a super overpowering scent, which is what a lot of the other scented items that Too Faced has put out, what a lot of them tend to have is that powerful ass scent that's their niche. So this doesn't have it, so if you've got a sensitive nose, cool. However, I know there's at least one friend of mine in a Facebook group who's actually allergic to chocolate, and she's so allergic to chocolate that she can't even use these Too Faced palettes. So this does have cocoa infused in it, if anyone was wondering that. I did a snap tutorial of this look that I'm wearing, and I did post the ingredients, so you can go to that video and pause to see the ingredient listing if you want, because I know it's going to be too hard to actually get this camera to focus on it. Thiombra cacao fruit powder, and that is in 1, 2, 3. That is in creamed honey, peanut butter, honey brittle, queen bee, bee sweet. It is in going nuts. Actually, it's in all the shades. There's cocoa infused in every single shade. So if that's something that you are, if you want to take that into consideration, that's something to be cognizant of. Every Too Faced item it at least has multiple uses, comes with your little glamour guide. And this one says this palette is the bee's knees. Oh gosh, I just need to drink some tea. We designed our palettes and signature glamour guide to take the guesswork out of getting gorgeous. These 3 looks will get you started, but don't stop there. Once you've mastered them, keep playing. It's fun to be a girl. Or a boy. Jared, you're the whole CEO and creative director. Talk about it's fun to be a girl. Come on now. Or however you want to identify. That's fine. So there's your glamour guide. Sultry looks there. If you can get enough color payoff, because some of these require quite a bit, and I don't know how I feel about these brow bone colors, or these supposedly intended brow bone colors on my brows. Like, nah, fam. But anyways, like I said, test it out for yourself before you run and buy it. I don't want to tell you to invest in this right off the gate. If I don't believe in it, that doesn't mean that you won't believe in it, but I'm just telling you to formulate your own opinion. I'm giving you my facts and my opinion first and foremost. So anyways, again, this will be online as of March the 1st and in stores as of March 19th. So, other than that, that's all I got. As always, thank you ever so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you have any questions or suggestions, hit your girl up in the comment section. If you are new here, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you back on my channel. But if you are not here for me, my shenanigans, my opinion, or flagrant use of the word motherfucker, that's fine. There is an X in the corner for you to click and get thine light, and then move upon thine ass off of thine channel. However that may translate into old ye English, but whatever. You know what I mean. Get out if you don't want to be here. Just click that. Okay? Okay. But for those who do want to be here, you wonderful subscribers, you are amazing, beautiful, wonderful, spectacular. And I tell you in every single video, and I'm going to tell you again, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart as we journey on to 1,000. You guys take care. Have a wonderful night.